You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. Our reading for today is lifted from the Gospel account of St. Luke, chapter 13, verses 25 to 33. Large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and he turned and said to them, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even life itself, cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, does not first sit down and estimate the cost to see whether he has enough to complete it? Otherwise, when he has laid a foundation and is not able to finish, all who see it will begin to ridicule him, saying, 'This fellow began to build and was not able to finish.' Or what king, going out to wage war against another king, will not sit down first and consider whether he is able with 10,000 to oppose the one who comes against him with 20,000? If he cannot, then, while the other is still far away, he sends a delegation and asks for the terms of peace. So therefore, none of you can become my disciple if you do not give up all your possessions." Happy Wednesday and welcome back to our daily reflections. Hey, how did you react to the words of Jesus when he said, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even life itself, cannot be my disciple"? Isn't this an overstatement and a shocking demand? How can we hate our own family as a condition to follow Christ? Is not Jesus contradicting himself? No. One biblical writer tells us that if we take a closer look at the surrounding context, the meaning of his distressing words is as clear and concise as radical and revolutionary. Jesus tells his followers, "If you would be a Christian, I must have it all." The word hate is an expression not to be taken literally. He says it is instead a dramatic way of saying that anyone who puts any person, even those closest to them, before total commitment to Christ and his mission, is not ready to be a disciple. There can be no compromise here. It is all or nothing. I also like what he said about internal conflicts that prevent us from choosing Christ. He says, there are rivals warring for supremacy over the throne of our hearts. But our love for King Jesus must defeat everyone. Jesus is not suggesting a literal abandonment of our family, because that is an absolute transgression of that compassionate love for everyone. But if we genuinely want to commit ourselves to the works of Jesus, we must give our all unconditionally to him and be willing to let go of all our attachments. Very clearly, Jesus said, "Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." The same writer says that these words of Jesus are like If I do not have all of you, you will have none of me. A big challenge. We can take it or leave it. Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.